Welcome, bienvenue and Ani, to the 2020 White Pines Academic Awards Assembly. We'd like to acknowledge that this site is situated upon Bawading, an historic meeting place for Indigenous people across North America. This is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe, including Batchewana First Nation, Garden River First Nation, and the MNO Historic Sault Ste. Marie Métis Council. This territory was included in the Robinson-Huron Treaty of 1850 and the Penny-Father Treaty of 1859. We thank our Indigenous partners for sharing this land, and we recognize the enduring presence of Indigenous people on this land, Miigwech and Marcy. My name is Jim Rowlandson. I'm one of the proud vice principals at White Pines, and today we are all gathered to celebrate in Wolverine's success. We are going to begin this morning with our national anthem, which will be played by Mitchell Petinglo. At this time, I would like to call upon Mr. Caruso, who will be saying a few words.
Good morning, White Pines parents, guardians, students, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, friends, and anyone else who may be tuning in virtually today. Welcome to the 2020 White Pines Virtual Academic Awards Assembly, a celebration of hard work and academic success from the 2019-2020 school year that we are happy to offer virtually for all to enjoy. Students, as I address you today, I remind you that this personal accomplishment should be received with pride and honor. You have excelled during some unique and challenging times. Like sports championships that we so dearly miss, your subjects and academics are your championships today. I have been involved in sports my entire life and always say that sports made me who I am, but academics got me where I am. Please take time to celebrate your accomplishments in your own way, and don't forget to acknowledge people that supported you along the way. People like your parents, teachers, and even peers who have been there for you in a variety of ways. It is obvious that you value your education and strive to do your best to achieve academically, and you are doing so during some of the most challenging times in your lives. I would like to thank Mr. Rowlandson, Intermediate Vice Principal, for emceeing today and doing a great job as usual. Ms. Brado and Mr. Costa for organizing and planning this awards ceremony. Thank you to Cole Cluche, our guest speaker today. Thank Mr. McLaughlin and Ms. Felice for helping to arrange and plan for our musically talented Mitch Petinglo to perform for us today. I'd like to thank Mr. Calvano and students Trista Roy, Justin Robinson, and Hannah Wardell for their arranging to videotape this event. And our entire amazing staff, including teachers, EAs, secretaries, and custodians for their time and efforts providing a positive, clean, safe, and supportive environment for our students to excel. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Students, you have a gift that we are celebrating today. You are smart. Intelligence is your superpower. But today, I challenge you to think of a person in your educational journey that has had the greatest influence on your success. Maybe it's your kindergarten teacher who first ignited your love for school. Maybe that caring adult in your high school that changed your sour outlook on education. Or maybe even that coach that provided you with a reason to get up in the morning and go to school so you can enjoy the pleasure of sport. Whoever that person may be, I challenge you today to let them know. During these times of social distancing, isolation, and canceled and postponed events, I am sure that that individual would appreciate the gesture of gratitude and the knowledge that they had a positive influence in your life. Congratulations, and I look forward to watching each of you continue to grow academically at White Pines and look forward to your future successes. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is Mrs. Brado. I would now like to introduce our guest speaker for today. He is a current grade 12 student, and this is Cole Cloutier.
Good afternoon. My name is Cole Cloutier, a grade 12 student here at White Pines. Unless you understand that you've got to push yourself, you're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not. You're not wired that way, you weren't born that way, and you weren't that way when you're growing up, and you're certainly not that way when you're an adult. And there's a tremendous amount of liberation that comes when you accept that fact. But you're always going to need to give yourself a push. You're never, ever, ever going to feel like doing the things you need to do in order to have what you want. You are always going to need to push yourself. You are always going to need to parent yourself. The bottom line is no one's coming. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to go outside and exercise. No one's coming to tell you to apply for that job you've always dreamt about. And no one's coming to write that business plan for you. It's up to you. In order to be that man, in order to be that woman, you're going to have to get out of your own way in order to produce something that you've never produced before. You're going to say something you've never said before. You're going to have to do something you've never done before, so you can be the man, the woman you've always known yourself to be. And it's easier to accept the fact that I'm just not good enough. I wasn't made to do that. And yes, some of us can't be LeBron James, but all of us can achieve anything we work for. Thank you.
At this time, Mitchell Patingolo will be playing a piano piece which he composed called Jazz Thing No. 3. Here at White Pines, we have an exceptional group of students. The presentation of the honor certificates will begin with last year's grade 8 class. The grade 8 recipients are Lincoln Clark, and Madeline McCabe. We will now acknowledge the grade 9 recipients, beginning with Leah Gibson, who had the highest average in grade 9. Leah achieved a 93% average.
Emily Gibbs Sarlo. Thomas Comba. Gabrielle Snyder. Oliver Beckett. Ethan Woshi. Serena Tebow. Carter Parr. Amelia Millette. Jordan Holmberg. Nathan Perriard. Matthew DaCosta. Alder DeVries. Allie Quinville. McKenna Larvier. Benny Lopez. Chloe Cormier. Trey Cremo. Logan Parr. Madison McConnell Smith. Cody Baker. Logan Brock. Morgan Gagnon. Destiny Edwards. Hannah Hodgson. Thomas Greco. Sarah Stednitsky. Noah Mortson. Ethan Boudreau.
Ava Meadows Delbell. Blake Mills.
We will now acknowledge the grade 10 recipients, beginning with Emily James, who achieved the highest standing in grade 10. Emily achieved a 98% average.
Ashlyn Acorn. Gavin Pine. Ashton Cashmore. She also earned a medal for the Kaylee Math Contest. Elise Bowman. Adam Gibson. Ariana Patanen. Michael Ferlano. Connor Wilson. Shayna Verda. Jade Perot. Ali Bouchard. Hannah Grant. Adam Sylvester. Ava Lynn Wassell. Madeline Chorney. Daniel McCabe. Justin Robinson. Maya Hodgson. Hannah Waddell. Regan Grabarger. Autumn Lee. Ahem Conbeth. Matthew Birch. Owen Duncan. Lee Pressel. Tyler Bazo. Wayne Soulier.
Job, Wayne.
Yasaka Utsumi. Hikaruko Saya.
Good job.
Shaylin Byham.
Congrats, Shay.
Will Carnes. Will also earned a medal in the Fermat Mathematics Contest.
No.
We would like to acknowledge the grade 11 recipients as well as the grade 12 students who have returned to further their studies. We will begin with Chloe Haney, who achieved the highest standing in grade 11. Chloe achieved a 95% average.
Ali Farstad. Lauren Ferlano. Franz Seneco. Brett Pierce. Brett also earned the highest mark in healthy living and outdoor activities.
Well, Wayne goes to me.
Mitchell Patingolo. Michael Cherry. Ethan Bowman. He also earned the highest mark in data management. Evan Bowman. He also earned the highest mark in concert band. Cheyenne Knox. Jaina Patingala. Caitlin Barkley. Casey Overland. He also earned the highest mark in technological design. Brianna Gray. Cole Kluche. Noah Evans. Megan James. Zach Smith. Alex Silveri.
All the way down.
Batul Al-Salamat. Jackson Albury. Preston Mitchell. Shayla McCabe. and Shanae Chamberlain. Dean Maynard.
No, yeah. Amazing. Great job, Ben.
Kendall Busno. Kaya Tebow Jones.
Good job. Great job. Yeah.
Cole McBain. Cole also earned the highest mark in college physics.
All the way closest to me.
Jacob Parr. Liam Seaton. Liam also earned the highest mark in college chemistry.
Closest to me, Ben.
Devin Dorrance. Devin also earned the highest mark in physical education.
Okay.
Spencer Lee.
Good job, Ben.
We will now acknowledge our students who have earned high achievement in our life skills programs.
Colin Bergen.
Nice work.
Kyle Bryant.
Good job.
Cameron Berry.
Good job.
Connor Foran.
Good job.
I will now call upon Mrs. Keenan to make closing remarks.
On behalf of the administration, teachers, and staff of White Pines, we're so thankful to have been able to celebrate the achievements of these exceptional students today. While the 2019-2020 school year was one that involved a dramatic period of adjustment and change, for more than half the year we were business as usual, with students engaged in athletics, clubs, SHISM requirements, volunteer hours, and other student life activities. Balancing academics with student life is a challenge, and the students we recognize today were able to do it with excellence. For many of these students, they continue to be engaged in school during the school closure period, maintaining their learning through virtual engagement. For others, they took on new challenges of doing things like working full-time, caregiving, teaching younger siblings, and increasing their responsibilities at home. They continue to learn, just in a new way. This year, our students returned to us changed by the experience of living through a major global event. We've seen a powerful example of their care for each other and their community by their willingness to follow guidelines around masking, hand washing, and so on. We've seen them advocate for themselves and their peers when they need help. We've seen them participate in and create new school activities to maintain a sense of fun at school. And we continue to see them strive for excellence academically with determination and perseverance. Our students have demonstrated an adaptability that a year ago we would have never thought possible. This ability to adjust in the face of change and continue to learn is just one of the reasons that we know these students will continue to succeed and will change our world for the better. We're so very proud of them, and as they continue their journey both at White Pines and beyond, we look forward to celebrating many more outstanding achievements together. We congratulate you on your academic achievement. Thank you.